everyone. Hope you're all doing well. Thanks for joining me today. We're back on the collaging using the Margarete Miller 50 prompt cards. So at the end of last week we picked out the 5 prompt cards for this week, and this is what we have. So we picked out a tea bag cover, so I've got a saved tea bag there, which is a lovely colour, isn't it? Really nice. So that's the tea bag cover. Birds, which is one of my prompt cards, because I made a few extra to fill in some gaps really for the 50 cards, because I kept picking out the same ones. So I've got a couple of birds here. Then playing card, so I've got one of these lovely floral playing cards, and this is primrose, so you can see that. Okay, so that's a playing card. Then map, so I've got various pieces of map here, scraps of maps, all different sort of colours, so those will be handy to use. And then the last one was sheet music, and again I've just got various bits of music paper. Okay, so let's get started. Now I'm seriously thinking about maybe just changing this collaging up slightly to maybe just go for one prompt and then collage around it. I thought that might make a change. I feel like I've exhausted this 50 prompt card idea, so that's what I've decided to do. So from next week onwards, I think that's what we'll do. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so let's get started. So we've got lots of map paper which we could put down as kind of background. This is lovely. It's very old map here. I do like the colour of this. So let's tear some of this off. Just to get rid of the white edges really. So what's everyone been up to? It's a very hot time we're having at the moment down south in the UK. The weather, I mean, for us it's hot. The weather now, last night was still kind of in the 20s. So the temperature's kind of reaching the 30s, and to be honest, my garden does not like it one little bit, which is very sad. Our gardens in the UK are not used to extreme heat, and for us this is extreme heat. So I'm just going to distress around here with some vintage photo. Just got some white showing through. Yeah, so I just I've got a lovely my back garden. We have a back garden which is fairly small, and it's all patioed with some flower borders. We have a lovely beautiful pink rose bush growing, and last week the blooms started coming out and they were absolutely gorgeous. On Saturday it was so hot here that by midday those lovely blooms were all scorched brown, and they just died straight away, and it was so sad because, you know, nothing is lasting. So we're really in a predicament. I think our local garden centres are, believe it or not, promoting kind of plants that like hot, dry conditions. Very odd. So all our kind of cottage garden plants that we love We're not liking this heat one little bit. It doesn't matter how much you water. The full sun out the back, because it's south facing, we have full sun from early morning right until sundown, which is lovely, although I don't sit out in it, to be honest, because it's too hot for me. Never have been like a sun worshipper really. So so let's shape this bit here.
I don't have an answer.
Alexa, stop. I don't know why she suddenly chipped her in with her advice that is not really needed at all. Not wanted. Not wanted at all. Let's tear that one. And I will go over this with some vintage photo because of that fibrous edge. Let's just take that little edge off because it's too straight for the curve. Yeah, so what's everyone else doing? What's your weather like? You know, I'd love to hear some comments from you, you know, about what you're doing. I don't get very many comments, to be honest, and I look forward to reading them, and I always reply to them all. So that would be really nice. To get a few comments. And, you know, if you're new to my channel, I'd be really happy if you would subscribe. I'm trying to reach 750 subscribers. Some crafters are going to laugh at that because they're in the thousands, their subscriber base. I haven't even reached 1,000 yet. Please tell me where I'm going wrong. What am I doing wrong? What don't you like about my videos? So I assume that's why. And maybe that's why I also don't get many comments. I don't know. I'm doing my best to, I mean, crafting is kind of down to the individual, isn't it? So, you know, there's no right or wrong way, really. So, you know, feel free to promote my channel for me. I would love to get some more subscribers, and it makes you feel like you're, you know, doing something decent, really. Making a decent effort with your ideas and things. Okay, so I've got some music paper. Let's put a bit more on. Well, that wasn't very straight, but it doesn't matter. You see, no rules. Doesn't matter. Paddy dog is for one. I shouldn't say this because I think I jinx it every time I say Paddy dog is quiet. We suddenly get a courier down here. Not sure where to put that for the moment. So let's have a look at what else we've got to put on. So we've got a lovely tea bag cover. I really like that. Got a nice playing card too, so in keeping with everything else, we'll just go around that. These are very pretty. And it's the 6 of Hearts. Maybe we could, I love the patina of these tea bag covers. That might be quite nice there. And then we've got our birds here. I'll just trim round this a little bit more. This came in some happy mail actually. Had this lovely, I'm assuming this is a heron. My late brother loved fishing. He was a fisherman, not at sea, fishing, you know, reservoirs and canals and things, lakes and stuff, and just really, you know, never kept the fish, they put them back, but he used to go and fish during the night. I mean, I think he was obsessed. Maybe it's the same as me with my crafting. Anyway, bless him, he passed away, and for some reason whenever I see a heron now, I just think of my brother, you know. I just think to myself, oh, that's my brother, he's around. So perhaps we'll pop that there, on there. And we've got a lovely swan here too, which I think I got in the same happy mail. Such a long time ago now, I don't remember. It's been in my stash for quite some time. So okay. Right, so let's have a bit of this music paper at the top here, I think. A bit that side. One page of a glue pad. My glue book is in bits, really. I just keep pulling bits out. I'm going to put that there. And I'm going to stick this down, but I'm going to glue the actual scrapbook page because it's quite delicate. So I think it's easier to do that, and then we can just go round it and stick those edges down. Just put a bit more glue there. So, and give it a press down. So, I'm going to put a playing card there. So I'm going to use some art glitter because this is thicker, and playing cards kind of are slightly, I want to say vinyl. They're, you know, I better put the pin back straight away because the other day I came up here and I'd left it off overnight. It was really tricky trying to get it back. Okay, so have we got, let's see, we've got anything else we want to put on here now to add to this, really. We've got some nice floral paper. Once you've put down your main items, you can really more or less do whatever you want. It's a bit of the Country Diary of an Edwardian Lady page. I'm going to put that swan on there just to show it up. I think we'll use the art glitter again because this is very thick. just put it over that way like that, and let's stick the swan down. So I keep putting the pin back in, and then I need the glue again, but I'm so worried that I'm going to forget to put the pin in. Easily done. So I have the swan down here, and we will put some glue on there. Oh, it's gone very lumpy indeed. And I think we will just pull that down. It's got a bit of a seam on it, like so. I don't think this glue stick likes the heat. Of course, we don't have aircon in our house. Nobody really, very few people I'd say have aircon. We don't even have aircon in our office at the hospital. It's more important for the wards to have air conditioning for the patients, and I'm not sure they all have it, because the UKs are not used to this constant heat. But, and I don't want to be controversial when I say due to global warming or whatever it is it's causing it, last summer was awful. As I've said before, we lost a few of our lovely shrubs. I lost 3 hebes, two of which I'd had for a few years, and they were lovely. They went in the heat. Yeah, so it's a shame really, isn't it? Because you kind of put things in thinking, you know, I don't know if I want numbers on this, because I'm not really calling them week this or week that. I think maybe we'll do a bit of stamping over it. Let's do stencils. Let's do our mark making stencil. This is Tim Holtz, or Stampers Anonymous, layering mini stencil, and this is set 3 if anyone's interested. So you've got your brickwork, you've got your splodges and coffee stains, and you've got your alphabets and numbers designed to be layered. So let's put some of these on, I think, and I'll use my vintage photo and oh, I love that coffee stain. Looks like I've spilt my coffee on there, which I haven't. Oh, that's nice too, that splodgy one. Let's turn it over and do a line down there on that journal playing card, and we'll even add some darker to the tea bag cover, which is lovely. Let's turn it that way, and so I get carried away with these. So that's that one. Okay, let's put some bricks on. So I just use these 2, and oh, that's really nice. Oh, lovely. You could just see them, but it gives it a bit more layering and texture, you know, look about it. Right, where's that pin? Oh. Okay. So there we have what is the 20th week, and I'm giving up now. I'm just going to pick out one card, and we're just going to go forward with one, and we're going to just use that as a main theme, and then collage whichever way we want to, which is the way I like doing it, really. So there we are, there it is. Okay, and let's pick out a card for next week out of this pack. I'm just going to mix everyone up, including the ones I made. So give them a good shuffle up. I'm just going to lay them down like this. And hopefully pick out something different. So anything from the grocery store. Okay, that's interesting. So that's what we're going to use next week as the main theme of a collage. An anything goes collage. Okay. Put those back from this week. And so anything from a grocery store, that could be very interesting. You can, you know, buy lots of things, can't you? We've got a co-op near us. Everywhere we've lived, we've had a co-op. Strange, isn't it? Right, so on that note, I shall keep that out, and I shall say goodbye to you all. Have a lovely day, and keep calm and carry on crafting, and I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.